Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Juliana.
And I'm Jasmine. Welcome to MZTV News, your source for everything happening around Mount Zion.
I hope you enjoyed your first episode of MZTV News. Today we are back with more upcoming events, school features, and sports highlights.
And let's not forget about health and wellness news, as well as films and TV reviews. So let's get into this week's segments. MZTV News starts right now.
Welcome back to Around the Corner. I'm your reporter, Yuritsa, and I'm here with
Miss Dunbar.
Hi, Miss Dunbar.
Hi.
So I have some questions about the blood drive. So, what is the blood drive?
So the blood drive is an event we do about 3 or 4 times a year here at Mount Zion, where students, teachers, staff, and community people can come in and donate blood. So it's Tuesday, September the 30th. It's going to be held in the Media Center, better known as the library.
What is the purpose of the blood drive?
So the purpose of the blood drive is to collect as many pints of blood as we can, and we take that blood and send it to a center in Douglasville where they process it, and then they give it out to local hospitals and clinics for people who need blood. For example, people with sickle cell anemia, people with cancer, people who've had accidents, and people who need surgery.
So how do you sign up?
All right, thank you for asking. So we have flyers around the building on the different bulletin boards. If you're 16, you have to get a consent form from us in the cafeteria and bring that back first. But if you're 17 or older, if you meet the height and weight requirements, you can just scan the QR code. Check your student email. I sent out the height and weight requirements a day last week, and you can see the flyer in there. So you just scan the QR code and fill it out and pick an appointment for Mount Zion High School.
Well, thank you, and I hope you get a lot of donations for the blood. Thank you for watching. I'm Yuritsa, your reporter, and see you next time.
Hi guys, my name is Quinn and I'm your school features reporter, and we're going to be interviewing our senators today. Okay, so you're our class of 27 senator. Yeah. How does it feel?
It feels really good. Like, I didn't think I was going to win, but I really pushed myself out there and I got my spot.
Why did you think you were going to win?
Because, like, it was people that was running and they was making their videos and stuff. I just made a flyer and sending it out to people, telling them post it and stuff, but did what I had to do.
Okay, so do you have any events or any plans for your class so far?
Currently, we might be planning a trip, and we are planning Spirit Week for the homecoming.
What kind of trip is it?
We don't really know 100% yet, and we're trying to figure it out, but I got y'all.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So you're our class of 26 senate. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. This is my second year being, first year being Senate, second year president, something like that.
So did you expect to win?
Low key, yes and no, only because I feel like the voting population is really it's about popularity, honest. That's how I feel.
Okay, so do you have any plans for your class so far?
I can't say everything, but as of right now, we are going to Sky Zone to have a senior sleepover.
Okay, thank you. This was Quinn with Mount Zion Chronicles. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Alea George. This is our segment called Health and Wellness, and we're talking about blood cancer today. First, what is blood cancer? Blood cancer happens when something goes wrong with how blood cells are made. Instead of making healthy cells, the body starts making abnormal ones that don't work the way they should. This can affect how our body fights infections, carries oxygen, and even controls bleeding. There are 3 main types of blood cancer. The first is leukemia. This is when the body makes way too many white blood cells, but they don't work properly. That crowds out the healthy cells in the bone marrow. The second one is lymphoma. This one starts in the lymphatic system, which is part of our immune system that helps us fight off germs. And the third is myeloma. This cancer affects plasma cells, which are another kind of white blood cell that normally make antibodies. Now let's talk about treatment. Doctors can use different methods depending on the type and stage of the cancer. Some common treatments are chemotherapy, which uses strong medicines to help kill cancer cells, radiation therapy, which uses high energy beams to target cancer, bone marrow or stem cell transplants, which replace damaged cells with healthy ones, and newer treatments like immunotherapy, which helps the body's own immune system fight the cancer. The good news is that research and treatment keep improving, and many people with blood cancer can now live much longer and healthier lives than before. Finally, awareness is important because the earlier blood cancer is found, the easier it is to treat. Symptoms can include things like constant tiredness, unexplained fevers, frequent infections, or easy bruising. So to wrap up, blood cancers are serious, but knowing the science, supporting research, and spreading awareness can make a real difference. Thank you for tuning in with the Health and Wellness segment. I'm Alea George.
Alright, so today I'm here with.
Simone.
Coach Wilson.
Alright, so what are y'all doing to prepare for y'all first game of the season? What do y'all think the outcome is?
Yesterday we got the opportunity to practice with Elite and learn more skills and develop better on, doing better on our plays, seeing what we have to work on defense and offense.
We're looking forward to a great season. I'm excited about what we have out there. The girls are working hard and we are getting better. We have our first game on the 8th of October versus Morrow.
During practice, we still have fun, but we know when to lock in. We know when to turn off the playful mode and pay attention and listen what coach got to say, because we have to pay attention to learn different stuff. So it's we stay focused, and then we try to make practice fun at the same time, because we want everybody to feel comfortable, but at the same time still know that we're also here to get better and learn more and also be great. As a team or as a captain, we make sure that everybody, so say if defense is on the field and then offense is off or the rest of the team is on the sidelines, we make sure we hype them up. If we see ball in the air, we make sure we call ball. We make sure that defense or offense, either one, we make sure that everybody is locked in and cheering on their team. So we keep a great bond. We make sure there's no drama, everybody's cool with each other, everybody have fun. But at the same time, we build each other up at the same time. So
Simone has been playing for the last 4 years, and she has an understanding of what's needed to be successful. She has an understanding of what the coaches are looking for, and she's going to help be that vocal leader this year.
So at practice, I make sure, if somebody's down, we make sure we check on them and make sure they're okay. If it's too much playing, I'll just be hey, y'all lock in. You can play later, but right now it's time to focus. It's time to, we got to put in work. We're here to play, have fun, so you can, love the sport too, but at the same time, we still have to focus. We still have to keep our head on straight, because too much playing can knock us off our, vision and stuff like that. So it's we got to stay focused on what we're actually here to come and do.
One of our goals is to be region champs this year and contend in the GHSA state playoffs.
Hi, welcome to Trends Talks, and I'm here with
Alexander.
Today we're talking about different cultures, and one of the questions is, how does culture affect what you wear every day?
Culture affects what I wear every day because I dress to express, and knowing my culture is colorful, bright, and vibrant, and I separate everything else from everyone else. So I just like to dress based on how I feel and throughout the day, and I follow traditions every year.
In Trend Talk, I'm Nani, and I'm with
Micah.
How does your culture involve or mesh with what you wear?
It doesn't really affect exactly what I wear, but I love to see it on different platforms, very creative, and I want to get into that one day.
Welcome to Trend Talk. I'm Nani, and I'm with
Miss Reefer.
How does your culture affect what you wear?
Well, in my culture, we like to use a lot of colorful and we like red. We like to use a lot of red, yellow. So yes, I do like when I especially when it's during festivity time, I like to wear the colors that represent my culture. In my case, Panama is, our flag is red and blue and white. I use a lot of those colors, and also like to use those bright colors, yellow, orange. Talks about Caribbean also.
My second question is, what's your favorite cultural piece of clothing to wear?
Well, in Panama, we have an attire named pollera, which is a dress with a lot of decorations, and you use a lot of jewelry, like custom jewelry on it. So that is my favorite piece of clothing that represent my culture.
Thank you so much. This was Trend Talk. I'm Nani.
And I'm Liz.
Thank you for watching. See you next week.
Life was not predictable. It was actually it's a comedy. So, edge of the seat, yeah, but it was just hilarious throughout. My favorite character was Martin. Martin, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac. So I think the underlying message in the movie is it was a comedic relief on racism way back in the day. The movie did make me feel a certain way. So basically what the movie is about is that they got pinned for a crime that they didn't commit and got sentenced life in prison for a situation that white officers did. And so I felt the way about it, but they were able to, like I said, give you comedy and comedic relief through that.
Thank you for watching, Bulldogs.
We'll see you next week.